plenty. If I'm down to my last penny, I still gotta this on this old train line, I'ma get it done. Now I got the party jumping like it's double dutch. Then we spun the block, came back, double up like ooh, I got met her uptown, but she from the borough, better known as the boogie down. All sookie now, get up out the kitchen, man, I'm cooking now. Brother man, slip me skin, suck it to me, and they gotta shut their mouth when they talking to me. I look around, it's a whole lot of fraction moments, but I hit the highs, man, don't want the drama. Hey, peace and love, baby, keep it groovy. Every time we pop out, you know it's a movie. If I'm in hot water, then it's a jacuzzi. I gotta shake, so I'm throwing deuces. I gotta even when I'm down bad. Yeah, I know how to bounce back.
It's week 17 of the NFL, and we'll be watching Jake Ferguson.
We are sandwiched between Fort Worth and Dallas, Texas, in Arlington at the luxurious AT&T Stadium. Tonight, we've got a good NFC matchup on tap, as it'll be the Detroit Lions taking on the Dallas Cowboys. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn with you on a Saturday night here in Dallas. CD, it's been a wild and unpredictable season. A lot of teams getting ready for the playoffs, jockeying for position, and this, a good one here in the NFC.
A real good one, because these two teams, they think big. They think about going on and playing bigger games, and also think about these two on Thanksgiving. Both of them hosting, now they're going head-to-head in a matchup that we've been eagerly anticipating.
It's a late season Saturday night in Dallas. The Lions, the Cowboys underway here in Week 17. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. So the Cowboys ready to go on offense for the first time, and it is their now 30-year-old quarterback, Dak Prescott, who leads the way.
And he comes to the end of the season leading the NFL in passing yards. And that's not necessarily something you set out to do at the beginning of the year, but it's a good illustration of how remarkable and consistent he's been all season.
Prescott off play action. That is caught by Lamb. He's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain.
When they've needed a play this year, he's certainly been the guy to deliver it. As this season has gone on, he's been awfully consistent and sometimes spectacular.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Throwing. 27. Here's a 2nd down and 4. Dak going to keep it on the draw. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line.
Holding offense.
So not a lineman, but the tight end instead this time, drawing the holding call.
And more what you're getting with tight ends are guys who are much more receiver than blocker. They may be willing, but that might not be their thing. Oftentimes, they'll be the ones getting the penalties.
And it's going to be another 1st down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 20-yard line. 17 yards on the pickup there, and the drive will continue. Our game not even 2 minutes old, but a quick red zone opportunity. 1st and 10 right at the 20. Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. From the shotgun, it's Prescott. They're looking for Lamb, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Ronald Darby. And the Lions are going to take over once again with a football at their own 20-yard line. Goff and this Lions offense set for a 1st and 10 at the 20. St. Brown in motion right. He's going to get it on the jet sweep. And he's not going anywhere to start the night. They stop him at the line of scrimmage. Credit the tackle there to Jordan Lewis. The stop for no gain brings up 2nd and 10 from the 20. Goff now looking to throw. And on the left sideline, he caught it, and out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's third down. They'll fake the handoff. Now Goff. And it's going to be incomplete. He was able to catch it there on the right sideline. But out of bounds, says the line judge. And it's going to bring up fourth down. And here now the punter Fox as he sends this one away. Taken at the 37. This will be a 41-yard punt, 3 on the return. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10. Cowboy offense heading out. Let's take a look at the playoff picture coming into the weekend in the NFC. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. He finds his man complete. That's Ferguson. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. Just like that, a pickup of 20 on their first play from scrimmage. Starting drive number 2 off on the right foot. Completion for the first down. Drive 1 is that had to be pretty frustrating because they moved the football. They just didn't get any points out of it.
You're right. I'm just kidding. Nice first drive. Rarely do teams score on every single drive in a game, but they like what they did there. They just hope they can pay it off this time with some points.
He finds his man complete. That's Ferguson. A good-looking drive for the Cowboys so far. It's a first down.
That's how you shake off the interception you threw on the opening drive, come back and throw another strike, and gain nice yardage. And I give credit to 2 people on this one. The man throwing the ball and the person.
They're looking for Lamb, but it's intercepted. Picked by Tracy Walker. And the Lions are going to take over at their own 2-yard line. They'll start on the ground with Montgomery. And he'll take this up to about the 7 or 8 yard line. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. First run of the game for Jahmyr Gibbs, the Alabama product. And he's up past the 10 to about the 12. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. But not what you want to see this late in the season. The medical staff is going to check on him, and we'll step aside for a moment. Goff on 3rd down. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have the Lions first down as they're able to move the sticks with a gain of 4 on 3rd and inches. Gone. And he's taken down. Back in his own 7. They dial up the corner blitz that time, and it delivers to the tune of a 9-yard loss. On 2nd down, here's Gibbs. And this will be a gain of right around 3 from the 7 out to the 10-yard line. This defense for the Cowboys, they played really well in that win last week against Miami.
And what I saw on film was a nearly unstoppable pass rush. 5 sacks last week, plenty of hurries given up. So now what do you do on offense? You just max protect, keep everyone in and run the ball, or maybe just 1 or 2 receiver routes in order to try and keep your quarterback upright.
Now I think we're going to get a timeout here. Yes, a timeout here as it looks like we've got a Lion that's shaken up. Always unfortunate to see an injury, especially this close to the end of the regular season. We'll step aside. Taken right around the 44. That'll go as a punt of 34 yards that time. And they will take over 1st and 10. Possession of the football going back to the Cowboys. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively. Obviously, 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this... quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit like, hey, didn't we practice in that color jersey all week, not the one that you're throwing it to? Or maybe you have to be stern with him, but whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
Brandon Cooks, the receiver he was going after, but it'll be 2nd down. You talk about this Lions defense. Against the pass, they're toward the middle of the league, number 15 in the NFL.
Yeah, this has been a good defense, but they're going to have to really prove it in this one because guess what? They're facing the #1 passing offense in the NFL. It's definitely a prove-it day for them.
On third down, it's Prescott. That ball nearly intercepted, but he could not hang on. Oh, pick there certainly would have been nice. Instead, at least it'll be fourth down.
How about the show put out by these two defenses in this first half? The fireworks don't have to be just offensively. Neither one of them given an inch, and that's good coverage once again there to force another fourth down.
Prescott. That is caught, and he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. No score after one on EA Sports. Start of the second quarter, and it's the Cowboys in possession as they've got it with a 1st and 10. On play action, Prescott. And that nearly a turnover, but it's incomplete. Oh, fortunate to retain possession there, and it's 2nd down. Looking to throw, Prescott. A short one there, taken in by Ferguson. 7th play of the drive now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. Prescott to throw it. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he will have a Cowboys first down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert here on 3rd and 3. From the red zone now, Prescott. And he almost had his 2nd pick of the game. Probably should have. And he's frustrated as it falls incomplete. After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Now Prescott. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. It's Brian Branch with it. And the Lions are going to get the football here as he gets this up past the 20-yard line. Goff and this Lions offense set for a 1st and 10 at their own 21. Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. And they'll bring him down here up at about the 22-yard line. So the completion gets him just a yard, and that will bring up 2nd down. Now Goff. And the Cowboys pressure gets there this time for the sack. The safety blitz turns out to be a great call defensively as they sack him for a loss of 9. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. Now we'll pause for an injury, and it's the quarterback, Jared Goff, shaken up on the play. And not what you want to see this late in the season. Medical staff is going to check on him, and we'll step aside for a moment. And a fair catch taken here right at about the 40-yard line. So possession goes over here on the punt. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. Now I think we're going to get a timeout here. Yes, a timeout here as it looks like we've got a Lion that's shaken up. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Now Prescott. And this is going to fall to the ground incomplete. That very nearly their 4th pick of the game. Instead, 2nd down. Here's Prescott. He'll find Lamb. That's complete. And it's going to be another 1st down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions 16. To throw is Prescott. And this is going to fall to the ground incomplete. That very nearly their 4th pick of the game. Instead, 2nd down. Off the play fake, Prescott. Well, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down. Now, right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the 1st down and move the chains. Now the throw on 3rd down, knocked away and incomplete. The Detroit was up for the challenge through the air. They force a fourth down. So on fourth down, Prescott off and on is Aubrey for the Cowboy field goal. And his kick is good. And the Cowboys are going to jump out to a 3-0 lead. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
And it'll come out to the 25 as Raymond will elect not to bring it out. And Detroit getting set to go now. The partner just looking at some of the struggles they've had this season. The playoffs are not in their future. As they start to peer toward the offseason, what moves might they make?
I think the running back position, and I know we talk all the time about the NFL being a passing league, but the teams that run the ball effectively, they're the ones that go deep into the playoffs and go to the Super Bowl. They have to upgrade here. And you and I both know in recent years in the draft, people have shied away from taking a runner early, but there's that special one there. I say they go get him.
And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. On first and 10, here's Gibbs. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 45. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
Goff going to get this to Gibbs. Not able to get a single yard there, and it'll bring up third down.
That's a nice job defensively to make sure everyone was accounted for, because ordinarily you pick up the guys downfield, and sometimes you forget about the running back. In this case, they did not, and dropped.
Oh, a ball batted in the air, and now it's intercepted. Picked off by Stephon Gilmore. And the return comes to a halt right at the 44-yard line.
And that's what we've seen from this defense all year long, because they've been so good at finding ways to take the football away. And it just gave us another example right here. A strong defense, that's something you're going to need to rely on come playoff time. And this crew has got one. There's no doubt about that, Brandon.
Second and 10. Here's Prescott. And this one almost intercepted. Far too loose with the football. Nearly a fourth pick of the ball game. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. Now yet another incompletion here as they fail to connect on third.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit. Is facing fourth down.
The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on fourth. Play fake. Here's Prescott. Look at the big fella go. And finally taken down at the 4-yard line. Wow, first and goal, and defensively all they could do is shake their heads. Not only did they allow the conversion, but a big play as well. And there'll be a break in the action here because Prescott is going to use the timeout. It's just their first, so they'll have 2. They'll throw again. Prescott to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Those throwing windows get a lot tighter near the end zone, don't they? And here's the thing. You already probably have 3 points in your hip pocket. You force a throw here and give up an interception, you come away with nothing.
Especially tough in the middle third of the field where he threw that one. Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal. Throwing. Prescott. And he's got it. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. The Cowboys going to use their 2nd timeout now. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. The offense is staying out there. Here we go on 4th and goal from the 1. They'll run for it with Pollard. And I'm not sure he got there. Did they stop him? They did. They stop him up short on 4th and goal from the 1. And the Lion defense able to come up there with a goal line stand. And they start things off with a carry by Gibbs here. And they'll get him down right at around the 11-yard line. Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and that'll bring up a second and just about a few inches here. Throwing. Hooker. Throw to St. Brown, complete on the left side. And they'll bring him down right around the 13.
2 yards on the play. First down, Lions.
The final shot before break. Hooker, his throw incomplete. So we've come upon halftime here in Week 17 as we send you on over. Well, we're in the latter stages of this season. Everybody's getting antsy, so antsy that we're going to skip the halftime and get ready for the third quarter. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth ready for quarter number 3. These offenses seemingly still back at the hotel for the first half. 3-0 our score as the second half gets underway. No run back here for Raymond. This will be a touchback. And the Lions getting set to go on offense to start the third. Charles, it'll be interesting to see what adjustments this offense made in the locker room. Haven't really been able to get anything going offensively. Virtually nothing in the ground attack either. So certainly something has to change here in quarter 3.
And I'm pretty sure their friends from the defensive side of the ball told them exactly that, because those guys, the stop troops, they've been playing pretty well. They've kept them around in this game. Now they've got some time. The running game struggled in the first half. Opposition knows how to focus on defending the pass here. They've got to re-energize that ground game and maybe open things up for a comeback here in this half.
They'll come up now 3rd and 9. Hooker's going to throw it. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have the Lions first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Counter play, here's Gibbs. And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
At the 43-yard line.
Ready, go!
From the gun, it's Hooker. That pass caught, it's Williams. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Now an injured player here, so a stoppage, and that's Jamison Williams who's shaken up. Always unfortunate to see an injury, especially this close to the end of the regular season. We'll step aside. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Now I think we're going to get a timeout here. Yes, a timeout here as it looks like we've got a Lion that's shaken up. Now a 2nd and 10. Here's Hooker. And his throw is going to be incomplete. He's had trouble finding open receivers all game, CD, and that's because really there hasn't been many. This defense has been all over him.
Yeah, they're one of the better defenses in the league, and every time I talk to someone around the NFL, they all say the exact same thing.
And they're going to get him. He's sacked back around the 28. Multiple players getting home there for an 8-yard loss. On 4th down, Goff to the sidelines, and Detroit has Riley Patterson out there for the field goal. Patterson's kick is good, and that will tie us at 3-3. So they come away from this opening drive in the third quarter with only 3, but it does draw them even.
Yeah, and that has to be job one, doesn't it? A touchdown definitely would have been nice. We know that. But here, you get back on even terms, and now you've got most of the second half to try and get yourself into a position to win.
And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. The Cowboys offense now, they head out for their first possession of the second half. And their 3-point halftime lead gone now, back to a tie game. But, Charles, I don't imagine that changes too much for this offense.
I would agree. I don't think it changes much at all, whether it's a 3-point lead or a tie game. They know they have their work cut out for them, and they were going to run their offense in the same vein.
Now a 2nd and 2. Prescott now. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
As a defensive back, you have some weapons at your disposal that we don't often talk about. And you can read the receiver's eyes, you can read his hands, and you know that the arrival of the ball is imminent, and that allows you to make a play on it and oftentimes knock it away.
And now the third down throw incomplete as well.
Good clean play, no flags coming out of the pocket of the officials. Turns into an incompletion, and that should get him off the field with a 3-and-out.
Here's Brian Anger now, as he's on to punt for the first time tonight. Fair catch signaled for and taken at about the 15-yard line. So a change of possession here on the punt, and the Lions will take over. Hooker now on first down. And that one off the mark behind him, incomplete.
I certainly thought he had an open look beyond the first down marker to his receiver, but they just couldn't connect, and that will send them back to the drawing board.
Now Hooker. He'll get this underneath to Montgomery. And he almost gets this to the 30, taken down about a yard shy. First down Lions on a pickup of 13. Straight ahead with Gibbs here. And that one blown up quickly, as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. That stop for a loss made by Damone Clark from his linebacker spot.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
Here's Hooker to throw it. He gets this out wide to Gibbs. And he's able to get this one up to his 30 before he's out of bounds. Call that a gain of 5 as the clock ticks inside of 2 minutes to go now in the third. Third down, Hooker looks to throw it. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Give them 22 there on the third down conversion. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game. And this is caught by Williams. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30.
Let's go now. Past the 60. Past the 60.
They go play action. Here's Hooker. He's got right on the short throw. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And it'll be second down.
Brings up second and 5 at the Cowboys' 23-yard line.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Arlington. Now second and 5. All even as we get ready to start the fourth. Again, it's Hooker looking to throw. Escaping the pressure. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. And now we're going to get a stoppage. Remember, the Cowboys shaken up. The offense on third down tonight, they've converted 3 times in 8 chances. This is 3rd and 9. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down.
First down, Detroit.
Gibbs straight ahead. Trying to find a lane, but instead we get back to the line of scrimmage. And no more. Tackled in by Leighton Vander Esch. Here's second and 10. Another run for Gibbs here. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Looking to throw. Hooker. Flush to his right. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. The drive stays alive. A third down gain of 8. A field goal could get him the lead, but it might not be enough here as they come up on first and goal. Touchdown! Jamison Williams, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Lions have broken our tie and have taken a fourth quarter lead. Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And the lead is now 10-3.
Cowboys 3.
And Patterson back out there to send this one away. On the return, it's Jordan Lewis. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. Up to midfield. And he will take this one all the way back inside the 35-yard line.
And when you're facing a deficit on the scoreboard, you're just looking for something to get you right back into the game, and that's the spark that they were looking for. They got it with that big return.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Prescott. He gets it to Combs. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. Right about 20 yards on the pickup. And officially they'll say it's going to go for 19. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Now it's a bootleg with Prescott. And this is going to fall to the ground, incomplete. That very nearly their 4th pick of the game. Instead, 2nd down. Now Prescott. Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete.
We've seen these defenses make enough opportunistic plays to keep this one low scoring. Flying around, making plays on the ball, and we see yet another errant throw as a result.
Meanwhile, on 3rd down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Quarterbacking 101. Never force the ball into double coverage, especially not this close to the goal line. The windows are so tight, you just don't want to force it in there because it could be tipped up and picked off.
Desperation time. Prescott on 4th. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. Mike McCarthy took the gamble, didn't pay off. And the Lions will take over. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. Their defense forced the turnover on downs. They've got the lead. They're in good shape, but can't go into a shell here, right? Still got to be careful.
Yeah, because they're still a long way away from kneel down times. They've got to work on getting first downs, keep the sticks moving, right? Keep the clock going, and above all, ball security. Don't turn it over.
Steps away. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. The improv act there, good for 9, and now they'll be looking at a 3rd and short, 3rd and 1. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the 1st down. Hooker to throw on 3rd and 1. That is caught, and he'll go out of bounds, it looks like, right at the 40. He's been the go-to guy, and they needed a big play there on 3rd down. Went his way, it worked out.
Doesn't matter whether they've scouted it or that they think he's going to get the ball. He has a...
And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Hand off now to Gibbs. And he'll be limited to a short gain up to about the 34-yard line.
I like that run right there, partner. Not the flashiest run, not the one that's going to break for big yardage, but he understands the situation, and taking care of the football, paramount, and he got it done.
Nursing that slim lead, you're exactly right. Hold on to that ball. And unable to get downhill there as he'll take this up to about the 37. Seems pretty obvious defensively a key was stopping the run game. How have they done it so successfully?
To me, it seems that these guys really did a nice job of paying attention during the scouting report meeting. And you know, Brandon, when they do those, they talk about the top plays that these guys like to run. The best runs for the top running back, those are the ones you focus on and want to take a runner. And they've done that pretty successfully in this game.
So Dak and the Cowboys trailing 10-3, 33 seconds to go. Their long win streak in great peril as they come up 1st and 10. He finds his man, complete. That's Ferguson. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds left to go. Now Prescott. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. How about the call to come with the blitz there in this situation?
And some of those calls happen just because of what they do on offense. So when they send out a number of people in the pattern, sometimes they just make a change on defense. Say, okay, we'll come after you instead. And that's exactly what they did.
And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. The Cowboys going to use their second timeout now. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this fourth quarter of play. Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. This secondary as a unit, they worked really well together in this one, especially late.
A lot of cohesiveness, a lot of communication, and some great athleticism. They're playing so well now. A nickname.
And this ball is caught. It's a touchdown. And now in the final seconds, they're a PAT away from likely getting this thing to overtime.
Obviously, the excitement level here.
And now remember, all touchdowns are reviewed, and in a tight game like this, they're going to take a good long look at it. They're taking a peek at whether or not those feet were in bounds, and obviously a big call here in the end zone.
And not just the feet. How about the hands? How's the ball possessed while the feet are hopefully getting down in bounds? That's what they're trying to look at to see if it all comes together.
Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good, and we may very well be headed to overtime. This one, all we could have asked for. All tied, final minute as the kick's away here. And with time a factor here late, he'll just take a knee, and they'll put it out to the 25. They'll come up 1st and 10 here. A little jet sweep to start the drive. And some space here. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. And here come the whistles and a timeout with 7 seconds left. He wants Reynolds way downfield. And an off-balance throw there, and it's going to wind up incomplete. Final whistle blows, and we need some extra time here to decide who will be the victor.
60 minutes, just not enough some days to decide who's going to win the game.
And here in overtime, if the team that receives the ball scores a touchdown, it's over. If they don't, we can still have some more football.
That's exactly right. If they go down and kick a field goal, the other team gets a possession to either match it or score a touchdown to win the ball game. If both teams kick field goals, the next team to score wins. But if the receiving team throws a pick six or fumbles the ball that gets picked up by the defense and they score, the game is over at that point.
So the Lions now, they'll get the first crack at things here in overtime as we are back underway. And no return here to begin the overtime session. That'll be a touchback. The Lions offense heading out as we give you a look at the playoff race coming into the weekend in the NFC. And with the final fortnight of games upon us, teams jockeying for position. Some of these games really starting to take enormous importance as they always do this time of year.
I like how you use fortnight.
Hey, you're impressed,
Yeah,
aren't you?
I am impressed. That means 2 weeks, if I'm not mistaken, correct? But how about exactly what you're talking about? Going down the stretch, how much importance is placed on these games. Look, everyone talks about every game's important. When you get to this time of year, maybe that importance gets quadrupled. And that's where we are right now to see who can make this last run, their last push to get into the playoffs.
Opening drive of overtime, and now facing a 3rd down and 6. Big play coming up. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. DeMarcus Lawrence in there for the sack, and that is now 21 for him on the year. Wow, what a season. Here comes the Lions punter now. On for a very important punt here in overtime. And he'll take it just outside the 40. 35 yards that time on the punt. And out will come the offense as they take over. Dallas offense set for this next drive. Now their defense did the job, got off the field without giving up any points. And now, Charles, all they need here is a field goal, and they get the victory.
Yeah, this is the way I love overtime. I'm one of those really old school guys that like sudden death right from the beginning. Well, we've got it now because any points wins the game. On defense, get a safety, a pick six, fumble return, you can win it as well. So I'm really looking forward to this series as see how both sides play.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
It's another zone defense. It looks like it's open for possibilities, but they did a nice job patrolling the middle of the field and forcing an incompletion.
Meanwhile, Dak's throw taken in there by Cooks. And it's going to be another first down as they'll give him to the ground at the Lions 16. And you definitely can make the case we might not even be in overtime had he not thrown 3 interceptions in regulation. But looking better here so far in OT.
Yeah, and when you think about what a coach is thinking at that point, because normally you've thrown 3 picks during the game, you might craft your play call to be a little more careful.
Oh, and it's intercepted. It's Brian Branch with it. And the Lions are going to have it with a chance to win the game here in overtime. Both offenses sputtering a little bit here in overtime, Charles, but give credit to the defenses and certainly credit to them on that last play. That is a huge interception.
I will absolutely do that. They deserve the credit because they forced a punt on the opening drive of overtime. You know no one wants to give up the ball in OT. And now you have them back out there knowing that it only takes a field.
Second down, and they go back to Gibbs. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. 53 yards rushing for him now as his fine rookie season continues.
And the Lions first down.
They'll go again with Gibbs. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down. Throwing here is Hooker. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Now a timeout called for by the defense. They'll be down to just 1 remaining as we step aside here in overtime. Now Hooker. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. But it looks like one of the DBs has it. And down inside the red zone at the 19-yard line. So now this one's going to rest on the foot of their second-year kicker. This to win it in overtime. And the kick is good. He got it. And it's official now. They're going to the playoffs. Well, Charles, a very simple mission anytime that you play on your home turf, and that is to defend your home turf. And today, that mission was accomplished.
Look, every offseason, every preseason, the head coach goes in front of the team and says, the mission for the season, defend our home field every time, split on the road, and we'll be in the playoffs. That's why defending the home field is vital.
So for the Cowboys, they continue their winning ways as they run their mark to 15-1 on the year.
This is the player card. Here are a player's motivations. How well your team aligns with each player's motivations will determine how interested that are.